Captain America 4 is not the worst Marvel movie ever made, but it's by far not the best. Let me start with the positives of this movie. First off, I like Anthony Mackie. I think he's a great Captain America. He's not over cocky, he's not super confident, he's exactly what you'd want a dude who doesn't have the super serum to act, talk, etc.
You're not Steve Rogers.
You're right.
I'm not.
Wait for it.
His new partner, played by Danny Ramirez, was absolutely excellent to me. He was the funny sidekick we all like to see. New to the job, just learning it all, you know the trope. He did great. I very much enjoyed every time he was on screen. I also want to address people who are saying you need to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier before this movie. You really don't have to. It's not crucial at all. In fact, they tell you everything you need to know from that show in like the first 10 minutes that you meet Isaiah Bradley, who is basically the whole catalyst of that movie. Well, I mean, basically the whole catalyst of the show anyway. He's kind of a big part to the movie, but I'm not going to go any further with him because I feel like that's kind of spoilers, so we'll just start, we'll talk about the bad. And I've got more bad than good, but again, I don't think this is a bad movie at all, but it's obviously not great. First, let's talk about the main villain, and without spoilers, I won't say who it is, but don't get hyped for his design. He does not look good at all. I don't know what the hell they were going for with his design, but it did not work out for them at all. Dude, if he ever shows back up again, Marvel, if you see this video, please change it. Please, I won't throw up what he needs to look like on screen, because again, spoiler, but what you gave us in that movie is not what anybody wanted to see at all. Also, please do not let me butcher this man's name. Giancarlo Esposito. Oh, I think I got it right. I don't even care. But him as Sidewinder in this movie is nothing more than a plot device to move the story where it needs to go. Not only does he not get his suit, which is one of his main characteristics of Sidewinder, but he also got like 3 scenes and was taken down within the second scene. So like, what are we doing here, Marvel? Giving these 10 out of 10 actors sub roles that only contribute to the movie by showing up, saying 2 things, then giving the main character a problem for 2 minutes just to be put on the back burner for the rest of the movie? The last guy they did that with got pushed off a building.
Oh wait, what about that girl from accounting? Laura?
Lillian. Lip piercing, right?
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah. I'm not ready for that.
The Red Hulk is probably the best part of this movie, and he gets 4 minutes of screen time at the most. And he's not the Red Hulk you know. He's not intelligent yet. He's very much a basic Banner. No cigar in his mouth, but shit, that was addressed in the movie, believe it or not. And lastly, probably due to the fact of no screen time, but as far as I can tell, they did not give him the one power he has, which is to get hotter over time as he gets more matte. But like I said, 4 minutes, so, you know, not a lot of time to do a bunch. Let me end this out by saying that Brave New World very much wants to be Winter Soldier with its own twist, which in this case was the Hulk villains and the mind control over people. But it fails to impact you how Winter Soldier did. The mystery behind who's who and who's doing what is non-existent in this movie. If you've seen a trailer, you've basically seen the whole movie. If you've been following the MCU since Hulk 2008, then you definitely already know who's in here and who they are. Like my girlfriend said, you can go back and watch Cap 2 and still get that same feeling time and time again. It's a great movie with great action and great mystery that very much impacted the MCU in a big way during its time and left you excited to see what was planned next. But Brave New World simply did not meet that unspoken requirement. The fights were decent, but the camera was too close for most of the scenes, so it definitely felt weird watching them go down, and didn't fully show you how Anthony uses his suit and shield to his advantage. It'll show you one or the other doing a close-up scene, but won't show you both of them at the same time in a wider angle. As for the feeling that this movie shook up the MCU, it's not there. There's no problem in this movie that did not get solved by the end of it, and the end credits scene that, mind you, I did not see because I really did not want to wait for every single credit to roll. It just shouts out 2 characters that we will see 2 years down the line. So, is Captain America Brave New World a complete disappointment? No. But is it anywhere close to being better and or as good as Cap 1 through 3? Not even close. But personally, I think that Marvel has just set themselves up in such a big way that if they don't do everything completely right, every step of the way when making a new movie, then that movie just becomes less than subpar. Personally, I think this movie did very good in making a comeback for the MCU. Not heavy use of CGI or comedy, they really went back to that Winter Soldier vibe that we've all been missing. But it just fails to give you that huge impact that Winter Soldier had, making you leave the theater with more disappointment than intended. My name's Kosh. This has been the Brave New World Review. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Peace. I'm a fucking mess. No sleep, no rest.